It may not look like much at first glance, but the Hyundai i30 Tourer is actually one of Carbuyer's favourite estate cars. It's good value for money, comes packed with plenty of kit, and like all good estates, it has a big boot. Hyundai have recently given our family favourite a refresh though. So there's a new, more imposing front end with a larger grille and new alloys. The engine range has also been tweaked to make the i30 Tourer cheaper to run, but more of that later. Now, happily, Hyundai haven't messed about with the practicality. So let's start with the boot. It is an estate car after all. It opens up to reveal a fantastic, nice square opening. It's a really good size. And hallelujah, there's no nasty lip here that makes getting things like suitcases really tricky. They just slide in and out. Absolutely fantastic. And if I just get rid of that, because I've finished with my holidays now and I'm back, look at all these brilliant little storage spaces. One down there. This slides up to reveal a storage tray. And under here, a space saver. You've got tie points, net. I mean, all in all, it's just a fantastic load area. There are bigger on the market, but really, this has got enough space for any buyer. And it's just as roomy here in the back. You've got excellent headroom and there's also really good legroom. And what I particularly like is that even the passenger in the middle has decent legroom. It's going to be easy for them to get in and out. In terms of it being child friendly, it really is. I've tried and you can fit 3 car seats across the back here. You've also got a couple of ISOFIX points and all the useful things you need when you're travelling with children. Nets for them to stuff their toys and books behind and good sized door bins. All in all, absolutely no complaints about space back here. The trim levels have been rejigged too, so the new entry-level S comes with Bluetooth and 6 airbags. Our SE car adds roof rails, rear parking sensors, comfort, normal and sport, weighting to the steering and cruise control. SE Nav adds extras like sat-nav and a parking camera, whilst Premium gets leather heated seats along with climate control. So up front, well, it's a little bland, but it is very comfortable and everything is really well laid out with a lot of thought behind it. You get nice soft plastics, and the real big plus point for me is the huge amount of storage you get in here. It's a really practical interior. You've got this enormous door bin, and when your water gets a bit too hot, look at this. The glove box opens and you can chill it to keep it nice and cool on a warm day like this where it's hitting 30 degrees. In here, you've got cup holders. You can tell Batch has been using this. He's left his bag of chocolates. There's also a couple of little storage compartments down there. And another thing that I really like is this bank of charging points, everyone you could need. It's just in a really sensible, practical place. All in all, like the back, it just scores full marks for being well thought out and very practical. The engine choice, well, that's simple. There's a 1.6 litre petrol and 2 1.6 litre diesels. One a super eco diesel and the other a more powerful version that's more suitable for towing. Most buyers will go for the super eco version though. The 108 brake horsepower Blue Drive comes with a 6-speed manual or a new 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. And that is the version that we've got here along with the manual gearbox. And you know, it's really nice to drive. It's punchy, there's lots of low down grunts and it really settles to a nice cruise on the motorway. And I've got to say the 6-speed gearbox feels very slick. The i30 is never going to thrill into the corners. Even though you can adjust the weight of the steering with the flex steer system, it just feels a little numb and never feels that involving to drive. Now you may think that that's a bit of an unfair criticism for what is of course an estate car, but you've got to remember that while the i30 Tourer is a relaxing car to drive, the Ford Focus Estate and the Seat Leon ST are also relaxing. But you can also have a bit of fun in them and they're far more rewarding to drive. Still, the Hyundai should be just as cheap, if not cheaper to run than its rivals, because our version, for instance, emits so little CO2 that it's in one of the least expensive road tax bands. Hyundai also claims that this car will return 72 miles to the gallon, and we've been getting an excellent 68 miles to the gallon. The i30 also comes with peace of mind thanks to its 5-year warranty. Hyundai have realised that if it isn't broke, then you don't need to fix it. And the i30 Tourer remains one of our favourite affordable estate cars. The refresh means that it does look better, but it's still brilliantly equipped and of course has that huge boot. It's not going to thrill you, but it makes a great practical family car. If you like the Hyundai i30 Tourer, then why don't you check out the competition? Watch the video on the left for the Seat Leon ST or the video on the right for the Peugeot 308 SW. Click the play icon for our latest video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.